Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back. Today's episode is actually going to be a really quick flight. This is one of the shortest flights in the route. So today we are flying from BIDV, where we landed last time, which is Djupivogur Airport. We're flying to BINF, which is Nordfjordur Airport. So this is East Iceland. We've left South Iceland. We're now heading to East Iceland, which means I've got some new facts for you. So I've got the plane started. As you can see, we're currently blowing a massive dust cloud out of here. Yes, not particularly good. Like I said, this is the shortest route. So you can see there it is very short, and I have loaded it up into the GPS for you to have a look at. 32 nautical miles. So we're going to take off straight out to the sea, which you can't see very well. There we go. And the plan is to kind of go out into the sea, follow the coast back in, and then land at BINF. It should be very nice. That's the plan anyway. So without further ado, we're actually going to get cracking, because this is a short flight, which actually makes it a little bit easier for me in terms of recording as well. So, parking brake off. Let's get a little bit of power going. There we go. I think we might need to up the mixture a little. There we go. And we just need to line up on that runway, and then we can get ourselves going. The heading is going to be whatever it is when we actually get to the runway. Altimeter is set correctly already, so that's not a problem. Okay, a bit more power apparently. This dirt track we're currently on is not particularly good. Oh yes, now I need to turn head shake back on. I turned it off because of the bouncing around. Turned it all off. So let's just get ourselves stopped. Put the parking brake on. We can now put the mixture to full. It should be 10:15. 10:17 apparently. So that's 10:17, okay. No, it's not, that's 10:13. I'm just really stupid. I did that last time as well. Oh yeah, that's 10:17. That's better. That now shows us on a positive altitude. Otherwise, we were apparently below sea level, which is just not correct. Let's get this heading bug set. Just check the trim. No, trim needs to go back down. There we go. And lights are on, everything's good, plenty of fuel. Let's get cracking. Throttle to full. And oh, we're going off, we're going off, we're going off. Come on, come on, go. Let's go. There we go. Probably shouldn't have smashed the throttle forward, to be honest. Come on. And coming up to our rotate speed. There we go. There we go. That was not the best takeoff, I will admit. Look, there's an oil platform out there, it looks like. Very cool. So we're only going to fly at 2,000 feet today. Because it's such a short trip, there's just no need to fly any further. So I think we'll adjust the heading bug to where we are now. And we're going to do this pretty much all on whatever it's called, autopilot. Just because I think it'll be quite nice. Give us a chance to see some stuff today. That's my screen grab for this time. Nice. You can see a little island out here. I'm not quite sure what that is. And we can now, let's have a quick look. Yeah, we can turn, I think we can turn 90 degrees. So 060 will be the target. Very short flight, it appears. Only less than 19 minutes, which is why I don't really think there's any point in flying higher than 2,000 feet really. 2,000 feet is perfectly adequate for what we're trying to achieve here. Maybe we'll hook another 10 degrees. There we go. So we can increase this actually. Let's go up 1,000 feet a minute. Let's just get up there. We're only flying at 2,000 feet, so there's no need for us to be worrying about economy or anything like that. And yeah, nice, gentle, easy flight today. Nothing too difficult. So I need to just go and grab the facts a moment. I will return in a second. Okay, we've overshot the 2,000 mark, but that's alright, let's just put it into alt mode now. Now I have a lot of facts actually, considering we have such a short trip. There are a lot of them here. So I will go through them, but once we've actually leveled ourselves, everything's looking good. Yep, let's get that mixture back down. Let's just reduce the throttle a bit until we get a stable engine. Okay, perfect. I think that should be fine. That looks pretty good. Fuel flow there is just over about 5.5. So it's going to take us 20 minutes to fly there. It's not too shabby. I can quite happily live with 20 minutes. Now, if you remember, last time we had some big issues with turbulence. This time, hopefully, it's better. But we're also not climbing very high this time, so that is probably going to help. But we will see. Let's see how it goes. We're still dropping speed a little. Let me check what the weather is in active sky. We have a bit of a crosswind. The winds are currently 88 at 6, which means we have a headwind of 4.46 apparently. But there's no draft. Well, let's just see how we do. Provided we can maintain the correct speed, shouldn't be too bad. We seem to be hovering around the 80 mark. Now I have no idea what that temperature actually means, what this is for. I guess it's for calibrated airspeed, which we're not using anyway. Now, if we take a look outside, awful colours there, but Let's see, there's plenty of islands, plenty of mountains around here. So let's have a look at some facts. So, Austerland, or East Island, Iceland, is rich in history and culture from early settlement to the present. In every fjord, farm or village, even in the most remote highlands, history reveals itself either in the form of museum, ruins or other historical sites. East Island extends from Bakkafjordur to in the north to Alftafjordur in the south. It's meant that history here is older than the settlement of the Nordic people in Iceland. Very nice. The first ones could have been the Romans looking for the legendary Greek island of Pythias. But the Roman coins dating back to 1st century AD were found near Djupivogur. Then the Irish hermits called Papa were already here when the Vikings came late in the 8th century. This is verified by place names such as the island Papi. So, during the Middle Ages, Iceland lost its independence. The last Icelander to surrender to the Norwegian king in the 12th century was the Godi, who lived in... not going to try that. Something beginning with Val. Dating from that time is the beautifully carved door of same name, one of the treasures in the National Museum. In the year 1627, Algerian pirates abducted some 110 people and sold them into slavery in Africa. The trolls and elves were helpless against these villains, but the prophetess, buried at Holmahalsey by Eskifjordur, was able to protect her people in the fjord by thick fog and heavy waves. Thus our elves live on. This is because the East is rich in folktales and the supernatural lives within them. The whim in the lake Lagerflod and the tales of the elves and trolls give this enchanting country a certain spellbinding charm. I'm going to change the view. Let's see out there. That is stunning! Look at that. Look at that. Screenshot. Sorry for that, but they had to be done. Right, let's move the mouse out of the way. Perfect. That is beautiful. So, the 19th century was very prosperous due to herring fishing and whaling, and for a while the world's largest whaling station was in Nordfjordur, run by Norwegians. During this period, the villages in the fjords began to form, and Seosfjord got its municipality rights in 1895. Fishing increased, especially in Neskapalta, and is still the main source of income in the eastern fjords, whereas agriculture still runs strong, especially sheep and lately barley and other grains in the valleys. A new addition to employment is the large aluminium shelter in Reyolfjordur. Last but not least, there is a growing tourism industry. That is very true because, yes, I went there for tourism, but not to the east at all, actually. At present, the east has some 10,000 inhabitants. So there we go, guys. That is your facts for today. Plenty of them. Our good friend Bill did an excellent job of putting these facts together. And what is that over there? That is just a little bit of an island sticking out, isn't it? Lovely. So, yeah, this video is going to be a short one. I need to do some preparation just to make sure I have enough real-world time to do the next flight, because the next one will be the cross-country flight, which is going to definitely take longer. I think when I checked it, it was going to be around 2.5 hours flight time. Now, I will try and get that one done as quickly as I can. I will have to speed up the recording and things like that, but it's still quite a long flight. I need to make sure that I lean it. If I can lean it as well as this, then we're not going to have any problems at all. We're at 5.5 there. That is excellent. We're not losing much fuel at all. Is that headwind increased? Because we seem to be getting a bit buffeted. No, it's actually decreased. It's now a headwind of 3.41. Okay. I can see the altimeter at BINF is 1015. Wind is 117 at 10 knots. Whoop. And it's 8 degrees. What's our outside air temperature at the moment? 11 degrees. So it's pretty cold actually over there. But yeah, this should, I think, be a nice approach. That's what I'm hoping for. That is what I would like to have. A beautiful approach and some beautiful islands. Now, I need to make a thumbnail for the video. And I think that might be it. Because that is a stunning picture. 20 miles out, 15 minutes. Just going to continue along, chugging along. As we're only at 2,200 feet, there's no real need to start descending early. We've got plenty of time to descend, plenty of time to check the airport and all that kind of stuff. Which is what I'm actually going to go do now. I'm going to see. Okay, so got runway 8 and runway 26. We're heading. So I think we will probably be taking 26. We'll probably come out and back in. 26 will be basically a westerly sort of approach. So runway 26 has got a runway heading of 262. Okay. That's good to know. Oh yeah. We're going to turn out and then turn back in. In fact, we're going to start turning out now. We're going to point ourselves towards that little rock sticking out into the ocean there. I mean, look at that colour. That is the correct colour. That is probably correct apart from here. I guess it should kind of transition. It's probably somewhere between the two, really. But there's nice green over here, dark brown here, dark brown here. This is ridiculously bright. It's all made with the same source. That's the problem. So I don't know why it's such a pain to do. Now, I believe the airport is actually around here, within these canyons, or this valley even. So let's just zoom out a little. Can't see anything just yet, but I'm pretty sure it is, because I did do some research on this airport just so I could try and check. I wanted to see how long it was expected to take, so I could look at some fuel planning to make sure we had enough fuel to cover this. But as I said, our good friend Bill, who created the guide, did say that he's managed to get 1,100 nautical miles out of a full tank. So that does give me a great bit of hope, to be honest. So 17 nautical miles. So I think it's on the other side of this valley. Not in here. Oh, I'm going through the sea there. Oh, that looks cool down there. Nice little fishing village by the looks of it. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, so I think we're actually just around the side of this hill. I believe that is meant to be some sort of cave that the author has produced. It's very nice looking, I can say that. Right, now let me just double check again. What did the wind say? 117 at 10. here. So actually, we should come in on runway 8. But runway 8, I know from looking before, means we have to fly into the valley and then come back on ourselves, which is not a good idea. That is a cloud. That is Google's wonderful cloud. The same with that stuff over there, that's all clouds. Why? Why do there have to be clouds? It's so annoying. So we will continue on this route for a little while longer so that we can make sure we get in for the 26. That would be the best idea, I think. Need to make sure we have enough time to turn round and get ourselves lined up with the runway and everything. Okay, so 14 nautical miles. Apparently it's still in that direction. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I thought it was round this valley. Maybe it's round that one. It's definitely situated in a valley because I definitely flew close to the area so I could check it out. But it's okay. We just keep flying for now. At this point I had a microphone failure, so unfortunately the rest of this is going to be a time lapse with some subtitles. Apologise for that. Please enjoy anyway. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon for the cross-country leg. Bye bye.